hello, welcome. Come on in. Well, that's another sort of beautiful day here on the cut, and just over there is the lock that takes you down towards Venetian Marina. So if you know where that is, you know where I am. It's great to be back out on the cut again and enjoying it. Yesterday I had the great privilege of meeting up with my friend Gary and John, Angie and Malcolm at the Barbridge Inn. Quite unexpected, but very enjoyable, as was the crabbies. Mind you, it was a very hot day, to be perfectly honest. It's a proper summer's day, but I'm not so sure today's going to be the same. Before I go on with today's vlog, I just want to say a quick belated happy birthday. With all the excitement last weekend, I totally forgot. So to Angie in South Wales and to Brian in Christchurch in Dorset, happy belated birthday. And if you want your birthday mentioned, then please do let me know, send me a message or put a message out on Facebook for me, and I will try and remember them. So, this week's vlog, great. Leaving Market Drayton and heading towards the infamous Turley locks. But why? Let's discover that in this week's vlog. So, with Market Drayton behind me, it's time to head towards the infamous Turley locks. Now, many vloggers and bloggers have commented on the Turley locks, and for many people it really brings a fear to them. I must say that I had some intrepidation about doing them. But if you want to go further down the Shropshire Union Canal, you have no choice but to go through these locks. But before we do, let's have a little bit of scenic. This is a beautiful stretch of water as you leave Market Drayton and you head towards the Turley locks. And just coming up on the right hand side before the bridge is in fact a super little mooring, if you don't mind pins. And I spent a lovely couple of days here on the way back. It's quite a popular place, it's right in the middle of nowhere, but it's a beautiful place to moor up at.
Yesterday was a bit dodgy, it was something like that, I mean, we're in breakfast. Yeah, breakfast comes on now, we've got a transport over the watch
So we are now heading towards Bridge 61, aptly named Turley Castle Bridge. And beyond this bridge, it's a very dappled shade of overgrown trees and hedges. All very beautiful in the sunshine, but when I came back it was raining along here, and it's anything but. Now we are entering the Turley locks from Market Drayton, so we are going up the locks. So the first lock we come to is in fact lock number 5. Now Turley locks are known for having a very strong bywash, especially lock number 4 and this particular one. Now I have deliberately not shown the situation that occurred in front to save embarrassment to anybody that was on that boat, but a boat was pushed over as I arrived here onto the far side, and it took a fair bit of time to actually get that boat off from against the rock face that you can see on our port side now. I've also shown the moorings for this lock, and as you can see they are very muddy and they continually overflow with mud when it rains, and it's a very health and safety issue for anyone that may be arriving by boat either from those locks or entering the locks. Just be careful where you jump and how you get off your boat. Fortunately there was a boat coming down, so all I had to do was to get the revs up, point the bow and hope for the best. And you can actually see the wash coming now, and bearing in mind this was not after a rain, this is just normal sunshiny weather. I was also fortunate that I met a CRT volunteer here, Anne, with an E as you rightly point out. And being a solo boater, she was kind enough to see me through all the locks on the way up. But as you can see, it's you enter this particular lock at quite a speed in order to be sure that the bywash doesn't grab you. Over the course of the 5 Turley locks, there you have a rise of some 33 feet, so it's approximately 6 feet or 1.83 metres per lock, which is not too difficult. Now a word of caution. This is lock number 5 and ahead of me is lock number 4. And all the guidebooks say do not leave this lock or lock number 4 without the other lock being available for you. This is because on our starboard side, as we come out of this lock, there's underwater obstructions, namely rocks. There is also a fierce bywash from lock 4, which is the one in front of us now. If you thought number 5 was fierce, number 4 will surprise you and catches many an unwary boater.
Okay.
So that was lock number 5 done in real time. Now I will not be showing you all the other locks. That would be unfair. But it's very much a question now where you can see Anne walking along the towpath. She is walking alongside a load of submerged rocks, as I just previously said. So you just need to be aware of that. The good news is, if you keep to the centre of the channel and you keep the speed up, you won't have any problem.
What's wrong with you moving over?
Here we go, look at that bywash, and remember there has not been any rain, so what on earth is it like after a heavy storm? And in we go. You can see the speed with which I'm having to manoeuvre the boat at to get into this lock. Hooray! We've arrived. The rest of the locks are all very sedate and quite enjoyable. It's only those two locks that are the main problems. And even the sunshine came out to join us to celebrate getting through them. Third lock, the middle lock. Well, as you can see, the bywash comes the other side this time and is quite sedate. And the fourth lock for me, but the number 2 lock if you are coming down. Again, very, very state by wash. Nothing to be worried about.
Right, yeah. Stay in 4 until you've got 5 ready, but there are loads of boats coming up, so I'm not sure how to work. These things are handy, they're all
We are arriving at Turley Wharf, the first lock, or the last one for me anyway. And it was my intention to moor up here and spend the night, because what follows is a cut-in called Wood's Eve, and I will be telling you more about that next week. But it's certainly enough to fill you with dread. Our services here on the starboard side, as you can see, but unfortunately most of these are not currently in use, although the rubbish disposal is, and the water point, which is between the two buildings. You will just see the guy with the white t-shirt walking past now. Unfortunately for me, there was nowhere to moor up, so thrown into the deep end. What lay before me was the one part of the Shropshire Union Canal I really dreaded: Wood's Eve cut-in. There we go then. Wasn't it great? I tell you what, it was a little bit exciting, but thanks so much to Anne from the CRT. These volunteers are just amazing, and Anne was my first lock angel of this season's cruising. So, gotta thank you all. Thank you very much to all my wonderful subscribers, to all you lovely people out there who send me such lovely comments. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel and you're watching this on a mobile device, in the bottom right hand corner you will see the subscribe icon. If you just click on that, you will have subscribed, and thank you very much. Great things. Forgo Narrowboating have had their holidays. Yeah. They had a month off from the live streaming, and they are back on the 28th of September. Yeah, the 28th of September at 7 o'clock British summertime. And if you want to know who those really special guests will be on that day, and you don't already know, then right at the end of this outro, you'll see the thumbnail for who is actually joining us. And it's going to be a good one, as it always is. So do be sure to check out 28th of September at 7 PM on this channel. The link is below, and if you just click on that, you can set yourselves a reminder. So, it's now time to say goodbye. Well, for a week anyway. Have yourselves a lovely week. Please do look after yourselves and keep yourselves healthy, fit, enjoy whatever the weather throws at you. Just encompass it all and enjoy it. So until we meet again next week, this is Ian on board Morning Star saying ta-da.